We continue our day 2 of conference, and I want to share that the previous day 1, if somebody missed it, there were Android topics, and we talked about AI, and there was a guy who appeared from the black hole. Please check it here. And we continue on the panel discussion, and we have our 3 experts who will share how app rating will impact app success, user perception, and performance in the App Store. Yes, and I want to ask each of you, describe yourself, what is your experience, and please, the stage is yours. And guys, please, I don't ask, but it's a great opportunity who watching this online to ask questions, to have a discussion. We are here for you. Guys, please move forward.
Hello, colleagues. Yes, my name is Alexey Khanenia. I'm a mobile components expert at EPAM. I'm connected to, I would say, connected to the mobile app development for about, I don't know, 11 or 12 years, something like that. And I'm here to share my experience regarding the App Store reviews and ASO, App Store optimization. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, my name is Volodya Lesky. I am Android team lead in EPAM with also with experience, I don't know, maybe more than 10 years related to application development. And also I am a big fan of user experience, data analytics, product management, and all these interesting words.
Okay, and the last but not the least, yeah, hello everyone. My name is also Volodya, but the surname is Chernenki. I am the engineering manager in EPAM systems. Will not mention the years here, but we'll mention that I have experience with various applications that had number of different ratings during the lifetime. And in general, I'm a fan of any beta version that is present in the software and in general the good quality apps. So yeah, hello everyone.
Hello.
Perfect, guys. Do you want to start?
Yes, thank you. So today's topic is, do you believe in the magic of app ratings? What does it mean? Like, long story short, to be honest, frankly speaking, app ratings and App Store optimization is one of the key success factors which will affect on the, I would say, success rate of your mobile app. It means that you can create a perfect, brilliant mobile app from the UI, UX, and development points of view. But nevertheless, you need to remember that if your app is not findable, if your app is not be able to find by your users, by the users who really needs your app, no one will see your quality of the app, both from the development point of view and from the UI UX point of view as well. It means that you need to remember every time about marketing, about ratings, about the reviews, and about the optimization in App Store and Google Play. It means that you need to work with this and at least to know the basics of these approaches. That's what we are talking about in this presentation. So I need to mention that there are two crucial options for how we can measure and affect any mobile apps like post-release success. The first one is App Store optimization, and the second one is app ratings and reviews. What does it mean? App Store optimization it's a service that helps like mobile app developers increase the visibility, as I've already mentioned, and downloads of the apps in both app stores. Let's say like let's forget right now about Huawei App Store like and other custom Android stores, but let's discuss only Apple App Store and Google Play Store, like two main stores. Yes. So App Store optimization will help you to increase your downloads. And why is it needed? Because as it's mentioned here, almost 65% based on Apple's information, almost 65% of app downloads happen directly after a search. It means that a significant part of all the installations from search falls on the top 2 apps in the search results, top 2. It means that if your app is not in top 2, probably your app won't be downloaded. It's very important to know, yes? And moreover, like it's like additional information, but nevertheless, we had a service at EPAM which helps our clients to improve the optimization of their apps. So let's talk about how developers can work on their level with optimization. Because right now we have a conversation and presentation with development part of our team. So let's think about only these, like our possibilities, yes, how we can work as developers with the optimization. So we need to know that, let's start with iOS or Apple App Store part. So we need to know that the main parts which are related to the success and app rating and visibility in the search are app names, subtitle of the name, the right icon. It's more about the rate of downloads. I mean, icon, it's not only related to optimization and search results as it's for app names or subtitle, but icon also important for end users to download, to decide whether they need to download the app or not. Also, one of the most important things are ratings. We will come back to ratings in the second half of the presentation, but nevertheless, also we need to remember about screenshots and video, like app preview, yes? So for App Store, we have also promotional text and description, but for Google, but if we're talking about Google App Store, description affects a lot on the visibility and search results. For iOS, description, as far as we know, because no one, at least myself, I don't know the exact mechanisms of iOS App Store, like I would say arrangement. But as far as I know, description doesn't affect at least a lot for the results. But for the Google Play Store, it affects really a lot. So we as developers, we need to remember that we work sometimes with the people who is not familiar with these basics of optimization, of App Store optimization or Google Play optimization. It means that we as developers need to know that we can suggest to our clients, to product owners, to business analysts that I would say how it's better to name the app, how it's better to provide the subtitle for the app, how it's better to write the description, because, for example, we need it's really similar from the description point of view, especially for Google Play. It's very similar to SEO for web, SEO, yes, for web. So you need to have needed keywords as well. Moreover, for iOS only, we have keywords themselves. So it's additional input in App Store Connect where you can add keywords. It's really very important to find the right keywords for the app. So combination of all these factors, of all this information, really leads to either to the success of the app, yep, and you will have a lot of users, you will have a lot of downloads, installs, or it leads to invisibility of your app. So we as developers must know that, like, long story short, app name should include the main keyword. So if you name your app as, like, for example, you have, I don't know, like medical app. If you name your app just like with some random name, it could be beautiful, I don't know, like Metsi or something like this, yes? It won't help you if it's just Metsi. It won't help you to be in top. You need to like add like keywords to the name of the app, like Metsi, and then like medical app, or I don't know, like something pregnancy app, something, I don't know, some other like medicine related topic to your app. You need to remember that we need to include these keywords, the main keyword in the app name. The similar for subtitle. You need to include the second important keyword in the subtitle. It's similar to the app name. For, as I mentioned, for Google Play, we need to include these like several keywords, important or less important keywords in the description, in this like big text as well. For the promotional text, both for iOS and Android, try to at least have like 1 or 2 keywords as well. Plus ratings, if you have enough ratings, and with, I would say that, and if you have like a good quality of these ratings, you will be able to be promoted or to be on the top positions. One important thing I need to add before we go to the next part, because it's really important. For iOS, if you want to be in the top, you need to know the next thing. Previously, it worked for Google as well, but not now, unfortunately. You need to have a lot of, like, if you want to be on top by some keywords, you need to have a lot of downloads on, like using these keywords in the search. So, for example, there are a lot of, like, I would say not 100% legal services, but nevertheless, where you can buy, for example, these search results. So you can, I would say, work with some people who will generate search for you, like keywords and installations after this search. Why do these services like work with this scheme? Yes, with this flow. Because for iOS, it's highly important that if someone, like users, search you with the keywords and after that download your app, every time it happens, they improve, they like make you higher and higher in top, like in search results. So it means if you have like 5 like for low quality keywords, if you have like 5 like daily keyword searches, like, and you're now in like, I don't know, on top in the top 20, on the, like, let it be 19th place, yes, with these keywords in the search results. If you have not, like, if you have in the future not 5 downloads by these keywords with these keywords, yes, or keywords if it's one, if you have 20, and for example for one day, it means that the next day you will be not in top 20 but in top 5 or top 10. That's how it works for iOS. For Google, previously it worked the same, but now they have much more complicated flow, because if you will do the same scheme for, or the same flow for Google, you will see interesting results that you will be lower and lower, because you need to generate somehow only real keywords searches. And it's more like right now, nowadays, it's more easier to work with iOS, App Store optimization rather than with Android or Google Play. Yep. So remember about these rules, and remember to work with part.
Alexei, can I add something and
Of
maybe
course, of course.
ask you? As I know, also what taking is into account is general app like statistic like crashes, or,
Yes.
like yeah. So
yes, I
your
can.
app should perform well. Yeah, so
Yes.
it's also has direct impact on your ranking. Yeah, so you should have less crashes. You should have application which is good optimized from battery perspective, right? And because it's also very important.
As far as we know, yes. As far as we know, yes, it affects somehow, but I must mention that it affects much less, like in times less than the right app name, subtitle, reviews, and this flow that I've mentioned about how many people searching you with your keyword in the search of App Store. I would say that this is the most important thing. Even if you have, let's imagine, not proper, I would say, app name or subtitle or something else, but you somehow generated this crowd of people who searching you by a keyword. For example, someone promoted you, like some popular blogger, I don't know, promoted your app, and he told, like, or she, like, you can search this app by using these keywords. And a lot of people starting to download your app with absolutely low quality app, like with crashes, with like small amount of time, because it's one more factor when how much time user spends in your app. It's like app time. Yes, you have everything like terrible, everything. But if someone started to search you with the keywords, a lot of people at one time, like the whole day, the next day you will be in top 5, top 3 probably. You will even beat all the apps, like old apps with good names, with good reviews, with good quality. But this will be beaten. You must remember it's the main factor, this keyword search. That's how it works. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, but it's the main.
It's fantastic situation which you described, but anyway, yeah.
No, it's not fantastic because, to be honest, a lot of like if people work with this App Store optimization on daily basis, and it's their like job, all of them, like 99%, I don't know if all, but I know that the biggest part, let it be, yes, 90 plus percent, they use these third-party websites and tools to buy these searches, keyword searches. That's how, like, I would say any app could potentially beat a lot of apps. Of course, it's hard to beat Instagram, for example, or TikTok, because they are generating real keywords for like real people searching the app. Yes, their app. But if you are talking about like not so popular apps, it's real to beat them, just because of the keywords.
And
It's like
I also know that keywords in the user's comment are also important. Yeah, if your users write reviews and use the same keywords, it's also taken into account.
yes, it's also taken, as far as I know, especially in Google Play. Probably it somehow affects iOS App Store results, but you are right. All these small details, they are really effects, but nothing compared to app name, subtitle, promotional text, reviews, like I mean that the amount, the number of reviews plus the main factor, like the keywords, as I mentioned, it's like it's 90% of your success, 90%, plus some, of course, if we are talking about not like technical results, but how we want to show the app in the right and the proper way for our real users, not like bots or someone else. We need to remember about icons, about screenshots and video, because really a lot of people, they are checking videos. They are the first step is to check the icon itself. Yes, it also works, but all these like little factors like time in the app, crashes, I don't know, like keywords in the reviews, they affect somehow, but it's like additional when you already in top 2, for example, you're a very popular app, and when you done everything perfectly and you like thinking about additional things like little factors, very little. Colleagues, I believe that we need to switch to the next topic. Yes, because we have.
Yeah, sure. Let's continue.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I believe that the main, like I would say, topic is clear. Yes, the main sense of the topic. So the second factor is app ratings and reviews and how we developers can work with it. So as we already know, it's a part of App Store optimization, and it's really important to have good reviews and good ratings to be to have a successful app. Let it be so. So it's also, I must mention it, that we also, as EPAM, we have this service, additional service for our clients and for our teams to work with these reviews, to work with ratings, to provide our clients with, I would say, with the reports, with very big reports about every factors, every part of the ratings, why and how we can like improve it. But nevertheless, so App Store reviews analysis, like long story short, it's a service which helps both developers and business analysts and product owners and managers and QAs to find out the weaknesses of the app. Because after the ratings, after you like check the ratings and reviews and create a proper analysis, you will be able to find out your weaknesses and the weaknesses of the app and the potential improvements. And even, for example, if you're a developer, you need to be familiar with these reviews and the analysis, because you will be able to probably to suggest the whole team from the management point of view and from the clients and stakeholders and both development team to suggest improvements, to suggest how to improve your app, how to make it better, because you see like what users want, like what users want from you, what the errors they have, what the crashes they have, what the like potentially wishes or goals they have in this app. Okay, so
Actually,
right. Yes,
I
I
would say,
just want to finalize. Yes, please.
yeah, please.
To finalize with this, because we have like a small like amount of time. So as you see, it's very important both to remember about App Store optimization and reviews. You see in the right, I believe that you already read it while I was talking about some stats, that it's like over 50% of apps featured by Apple had a 4.5 star or higher, and 79% of people check at least one review before they download the app. And it's important to have, I would say, 4+ ratings to be installed, like to ensure that your app will be installed by your end user. Yes, colleagues, it's like small example how we work at EPAM with like some services, third-party tools or not third-party tools with the reviews. But I believe it's not so important. We can probably switch to a Q&A session, yes, to questions. Or colleagues, if you want to add something else, you are welcome, please. Because I believe I finished, like, long story short.
Volodya, you wanted to mention something?
Yeah, in general, I have one question to Alexei to discuss a bit. So you mentioned the ratings are important, right? That's reasonable. And if the app is crashing, usually it's like the 1-star review, the app is crashing, and there's nothing really to do with that except fixing the behavior. So, but some apps do have the rating prompt like in the app, right? Obviously, in case of successful rating, there are usually some nice behavior to post rating only in the positive case. But from your perspective, do you think there are like some best practices around prompting the users about the rating of the app in general, or it's obsolete to do so in general, as you mentioned, description helps much more than the rating?
You know,
maybe.
Yes, it's a very good question, to be honest, a very good one. So thank you for this question. So I would answer in the next way, that usually, based on my experience, yes, we implemented such a functionality like share your opinion and rate our app for the users who have successful path tunnels, I would say. So if you see, for example, that we have a user who have like 10 plus successful, let it be e-commerce app. Yes, let's imagine e-commerce app that we have a user who successfully ordered and received like 5 times in a row some kind of a goods. I don't know, like something, and he was like, at least we know that he received this order, yes, or orders. We can show to such user a model window, yes, or a screen, let it be, where we can suggest such user to rate your app. That's how it usually works if we are if we are searching for improving our positions in App Store and Google Play. Of course, if you want to gather real feedback, probably it's better like to include such button or input somewhere in the menu of the app or someone else, something like, I mean, in somewhere else. Sorry, but if we are going, if our goal is to improve the results of your app, to improve the conversion rate of the downloads or installs of your app. Of course, it's better to show to show this model or screen only to successful users, to users who had successful path or tunnel. That's how it works. And of course, it's crucial to add such functionality from both BA point of view and successful point of view.
So we can quickly add that you should not for sure add this request for app rating at the beginning of the user journey, right? At the login screen after some crashes. So for sure, don't do this. And also would be great just to think quickly before passing to Seva. So should a developer in general check app rating by yourself, or he should say, oh no, I have product manager, I have business analytic, it's their job, I don't care what is the comments, what is the app rating, give me the Jira ticket and I I will code it. What's your opinion?
My opinion is that if you want to be a professional, if you work for a project, it means that you are a part of this team where you work at or in. It means that if you want to be a professional from all the perspectives, it means that you need to think about your app. You need to think about both the quality of your app and the future of the app. Because it means that if you have a successful app, it means that your client is happy, and it means that your client is happy with your company and with you as the part of this team. That's why it's crucial and important to work with the app reviews, ratings, to know everything or as much as possible about app optimization, about approaches, how to work with it. If you want to be a good professional, if you want to know your, I would say, topic or domain mobile app development from all points of views. If you want to be just a developer like coder, it's up to you. But if you want to be a good professional who knows the domain, who knows this sphere, you need to know everything about app mobile development.
I can quickly add that just treat it, I think just treat it as like a crash statistic. Yeah, you are always checking some crashes or some other data you're interested in. Yeah, you always could find some insights for fixing something in the user comments. You can find it even faster than product managers, because sometimes product managers, are very busy people, and you can find it quickly. And already at the day product manager found this comment, you can bring the solution at this time. Yeah, absolutely. And it will be very good from your like personal development at this team. So yeah, please always do this, and
yes,
it will bring only benefits to you. Yes, Seva,
absolutely.
Your turn.
Thank you, colleagues.
Guys, and audience, that these words are for me very touchy, and to work broader, to be in a team. What the guy's talking about, it's it's inspiring. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you for a chance.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you all. Have a great day, Alex. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.